All right, Derek, thanks for doing this here.
No problem, Tommy. Are you ready?
Oh, I am stoked. So, tell me what we're in right now.
This is a 1969 Chevy Camaro Super Sport.
Okay.
396.
Okay.
So that's a bunch of all those initials and stuff. Basically tells you it goes faster than the regular model.
Take a look at this beauty. That's right, it's a 396 powered 69 Camaro in bright orange. What could possibly be better? Now here's a question. If you've never driven a stick, how do you do it?
We're at the Hagerty driving experience at the Colorado State Patrol track here in Golden, Colorado. This is our 26th driving experience we've done. We saw an opportunity to get more young kids involved in the classic car industry, and how are they going to be able to get involved with classic cars if they don't know how to drive and operate them?
First thing I would probably start to do is kind of explain get you familiar with the car.
Okay.
Because we don't know, some kids have driven one stick before, some kids have never sat in a stick car before.
Right.
So I usually start from the very bottom. Hey, there's 3 pedals. Do you know that the clutch is on the left? The clutch is what allows you to shift the car, because that's going to disengage basically the shifting system and allow you to move from one gear to the next.
Right.
So if that's not pressed in, you cannot move the stick at all.
Okay, got it.
General rule, and you will know because the car will tell you not to move it, usually making a violent noise.
Now, if you guys, you know how to drive a manual transmission, is this something new to you, or?
First time, brand new. I've only done like my manual motorcycle, never done a car.
Oh wow, so are you nervous? Is this, yeah?
Get a feel for the gears. So that's neutral.
This is first?
Yeah, first. Second. Third.
Fourth.
Yep. Okay, you got that?
Fifth?
No fifth.
We start the program with a brief classroom presentation to kind of give them the basics. Some kids are with us today that have never driven a stick shift before, so this is their first experience with it. So before we get in that car, we want them to know what that third pedal is and how to use it. Once they're in the cars though, it's really learn by example. So we have the car owners do 1 lap around the course if they're feeling confident, then they come back into pit row, swap drivers, and then they take the wheel.
This car's a 4-speed, so it's generally referred to as an H pattern. It's very simple. First is top left,
right,
straight down to second, back to the middle and over and across for third, and then back down to fourth.
Great.
Since we're just on a practice track today, we're probably not going to be hitting fourth.
Sure, absolutely. Especially in this car, you'd be going pretty quick there.
Yep, exactly.
We are so fortunate that we have wonderful clients and classic car friends that all are volunteering their time today to be here with their collector vehicle.
Right.
Well, thankfully they're volunteering their vehicle with their insurance company, so should anything happen, we've got them covered.
So what would be next is, you've got your speedometer on the left, your tach on the right. This car we won't push today, so generally it's kind of listening, but you see where it says 20, that actually stands for 2,000. When we get to about that range, 2,000, 2,500, you'll hear the car start to kind of whine a little bit. That's about when we're going to shift for today.
Okay.
If we were out on the highway, it'd be a little bit different, but that's generally where we're going to go from now.
Got it.
So,
right.
Cool?
Yep.
All right, keys are in it.
We've got 2 keys here, right?
Yes, we do. Yeah, yep. So on GM cars back in the day, the square one always controlled the ignition.
Yep.
The round one always controls the key locks on the door.
It was pretty great.
Yeah?
It's pretty darn great.
Now you've got a Land Cruiser. Do you have a new dream now? You want to switch to an FJ?
Yes, yes.
Go ahead, turn the keys over. If you're ready, yep, put it back. If you're comfortable with neutral,
yep.
Cool. Your parking brake is still on too, just so you know. There's a big lever there that'll make a pull. Yeah, there you go.
Yep, got it.
All right, fire it up.
Do we need to do anything with the gas? Because every car is going to be a little different out here, right?
So this car generally will turn over on its own.
Okay.
Because it came from elevation, it's running a little off, but it should fire right up.
Great. So clutch in, neutral.
Yep, you may have to give it a smidge of gas, but there you go.
Wow, fires right up. Look at that.
Not bad for an old car.
What would be the next process?
All right, So the biggest thing to try to teach you is there's a two-footed dance, kind of, is the thing you have to learn. So when your clutch is in and you're in gear, the thing is, as you're letting the clutch out, you're going to apply just a little bit of gas, and so you're trading off those 2 feet, really.
Right.
And so basically you're kind of learning how to do this two-step that at first, if you've never done it before, feels really strange. Now the clutch on this is really long too.
Right.
So it doesn't really engage till about 90% of the way out.
Okay.
So you're gonna be crawling out, and then suddenly the clutch is gonna engage. The car's gonna usually leap if you're not used to it. And but it sounds like you know how to drive one of these.
A little bit. Well, let's not get too excited here, Derek. Let's not make too many presumptions.
Driving it, you'll notice that it's kind of offset to the right, so you have to work a little bit extra harder to bring it back to the left and then up to first.
Interesting, okay.
So if you bring it over to the left, you'll kind of feel it hit the wall, and then bring it up.
Straight up.
And you're in first gear right now.
Okay, so if I was the first time doing this, this is always the hardest part.
This is the moment of truth right here.
Yeah.
This is it. So on this one, the clutch is long.
Right.
So I've been trying to tell the kids today, start bringing it out. You will feel the clutch start to engage. When you do, then start to apply the gas. There it is right there. Yep, good job. Yep, that was it right there.
And we're off, wow.
Yep. The biggest challenge we have today is most of the young people are just ready to pop that clutch and roll, and it's a much more settled, much more subtle than that.
Taylor, are you worried about your baby being...
No, she knows what she's doing. She's good. We had a couple of bad experiences this morning, but we're doing it, so I'm expecting great things here. She's going to be good. Okay, that's good. So just get a feel for the throttle, just to see how sensitive it is. It's quite sensitive.
Okay, yeah.
So it picks up really quickly. You have to be gentle. So, okay, off we go. So find first gear, clutch in first gear. And you got it, and then just all the way, and slowly. Feel it start to go, give you a bit of gas. Keep going, long way yet. There you go.
Sure, visiting our website, which is just hagerty.com/driving experience. You can see all of our dates for 2017 and locations, and that's the most up-to-date information on where we have planned for the upcoming year.
And then what's the cost involved?
No cost. Yeah.
Oh, really? So this
is Hagerty's way of giving back to the car community, so we offer this program free of charge.
What's the goal with second here?
So the goal with second is once you get the revs to a certain point, you're going to start hearing the engine kind of tell you, I'm ready to go to the next step. So when it gets up into that couple of thousand RPMs, you're going to, again, let off the gas, push in the clutch, which allows you to engage and shift into the next gear.
Right.
You're going to just pull it straight down into the next gear, let the clutch back out, apply gas.
What an awesome way to learn how to drive a stick shift in an FJ, in a Lotus, and in an old Camaro. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, if you have any tips on how to better drive, better learn a manual transmission, post them in the comments below. As always, I'm Tommy with the Fast Lane Car. See you next time.